Hello and welcome back to Secure Your Benefits. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most important but often misunderstood aspects of Social Security spousal benefits. Whether you're approaching retirement, already retired, or just curious about how Social Security works for couples, this video will give you a clear, detailed explanation of what spousal benefits are, how to qualify, and some smart strategies you might not know about. Spousal benefits can be a valuable part of your Social Security income, especially if one spouse has significantly higher earnings or if one spouse didn't work long enough to qualify for a full benefit on their own record. Understanding these benefits can help couples maximize their total Social Security income and plan for a more secure retirement. So, let's start with the basics. What exactly are Social Security spousal benefits? Simply put, these benefits allow a spouse to receive Social Security based on their partner's work record instead of their own. This means if your own benefit is less than what you could get as a spouse, you can claim the higher amount. The idea is to provide financial support to spouses who might have lower lifetime earnings or who stayed home to take care of children or other family responsibilities. To qualify for spousal benefits, you must meet a few key requirements. First, you must be at least 62 years old, or any age if you are caring for a child who is under 16 or disabled and receiving Social Security benefits. Second, your spouse must already be receiving their Social Security retirement or disability benefits. And third, you must have been married for at least 1 year before applying for spousal benefits, or you must be divorced for at least 2 years if you were previously married to the person whose record you want to use. If you're currently married, you can receive up to 50% of your spouse's full retirement age benefit as a spousal benefit. Full retirement age, or FRA, varies depending on your birth year but generally falls between 66 and 67 for people retiring today. It's important to understand that the spousal benefit is based on your spouse's benefit at their full retirement age, not the reduced benefit they might get if they claim early. For example, imagine your spouse's full retirement age benefit is $2,000 per month. If you claim spousal benefits at your FRA, you could receive up to $1,000 per month, which is half of their amount. But if you claim before your full retirement age, your spousal benefit will be reduced to reflect the earlier claiming age. Now, it's also important to know that you cannot receive both your own retirement benefit and a spousal benefit at the same time. Instead, Social Security will first pay you your own benefit, and if your spousal benefit is higher, you'll receive a combination that equals the higher spousal benefit amount. This means you never get more than the highest eligible amount, but you get to benefit from whichever is greater. One thing that sometimes causes confusion is how spousal benefits work if you were previously married. If you were married for at least 10 years to someone who is now retired and receiving Social Security benefits, you may be eligible to receive spousal benefits on their record even if you're currently single or remarried. However, if you remarry, you generally cannot claim benefits on your former spouse's record unless your later marriage ends. This can be an important consideration when planning your retirement strategy. Now, let's talk about how the recent changes in Social Security affect spousal benefits. As of May 2025, there haven't been major legislative changes directly affecting spousal benefits, but the annual cost of living adjustment, or COLA, continues to influence payment amounts. For 2025, Social Security benefits have increased by around 3.2% to keep up with inflation, which means spousal benefits are also adjusted upward accordingly. Another important update is the ongoing discussions around potential changes to the Social Security program to ensure its long-term solvency. While nothing is finalized, some proposals include adjustments to the benefit formulas, tax rates, and possibly the full retirement age in the future. It's a good idea to stay informed through reliable sources like Secure Your Benefits, where we provide up-to-date information so you can make the best decisions based on current rules. Something else to be aware of is how working while receiving spousal benefits can affect your payments. If you claim spousal benefits before reaching full retirement age and continue working, your benefits may be reduced if your earnings exceed certain limits. For 2025, the earnings limit before reduction is $21,240 per year. If you earn more than this, $1 is withheld for every $2 you earn above the limit. But once you reach your full retirement age, these limits no longer apply, and your benefits will not be reduced regardless of how much you earn. Claiming strategies can make a big difference in maximizing your total benefits. For example, some couples may choose to have the higher earning spouse delay claiming Social Security to increase their monthly benefit amount, while the lower earning spouse claims spousal benefits early to supplement income. This strategy is often called file and suspend or restricted application, but it's important to note that some of these strategies have been limited or changed by recent Social Security rules. For instance, since 2016, the restricted application strategy is only available if you reached full retirement age by January 2, 2016. That said, it's still possible to use spousal benefits smartly, especially if you plan carefully and understand your options. For example, if you are the lower earning spouse, you might claim your spousal benefit at your full retirement age to get the full 50% of your spouse's benefit, while your spouse delays claiming to increase their own benefit amount. This can increase your combined household income and retirement. It's also crucial to consider how spousal benefits interact with survivor benefits. If your spouse passes away, you may be eligible to claim survivor benefits based on their record. Survivor benefits can be as much as 100% of your deceased spouse's benefit, and understanding how these work alongside spousal benefits can help you plan for the future. Another key point to keep in mind is taxation. Spousal benefits, like all Social Security benefits, can be subject to federal income tax depending on your total income level. If your combined income, which includes adjusted gross income, non-taxable interest, and half of your Social Security benefits exceeds certain thresholds, you may have to pay taxes on up to 85% of your benefits. Planning for taxes is an essential part of managing your Social Security income effectively. If you want to apply for spousal benefits, you can do so online at the Social Security Administration's website, by phone, or by visiting your local Social Security office. When you apply, you will need to provide documentation such as your marriage certificate, your spouse's Social Security number, and proof of age. It's a good idea to have all these documents ready to avoid delays. To recap, spousal benefits provide a way for one spouse to receive up to 50% of the other spouse's full retirement benefit if it's higher than their own. Eligibility depends on age, marriage duration, and whether your spouse is receiving benefits. Recent cost of living adjustments have increased benefits slightly in 2025, and working while receiving spousal benefits can affect your payments if you claim early and exceed earnings limits. Here at Secure Your Benefits, we believe that understanding these details empowers you to make better decisions for your financial future. Social Security can be complex, but with the right knowledge, you can make it work harder for you and your family. If you have any questions about your specific situation, it's always a good idea to consult with a Social Security expert or financial planner. Thanks for watching today's explanation on Social Security spousal benefits. If you found this helpful, please consider subscribing to Secure Your Benefits for more updates and detailed guides on Social Security and retirement planning. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on important news that could affect your benefits. Before we sign off, I'd love to hear from you. What questions do you have about Social Security spousal benefits or other retirement topics? Drop your questions in the comments below, and I'll do my best to cover them in future videos. Remember, planning your Social Security benefits wisely can make a significant difference in your retirement security. Stay informed, stay prepared, and as always, secure your benefits.